Natural gas exporter Venture Global making its debut today at the New York Stock Exchange, finishing the day lower after pricing at $25 per share. But it was not the only company that went public today. Chinese biotech firm Ascentage Pharma also started trading today under the ticker AAPGV. It's the first biotech IPO of the year. Shares ended the day fractionally higher. Joining us now is Ascentage Pharma Chairman and CEO, Dr. Daejeon Yang. Doctor, it's great to have you on. Congratulations on the IPO. That is exactly where I want to start with you, because it is a dual-listed company. It's already been trading in Hong Kong for a number of years. Why issue an IPO here in the U.S., and why do so now?
Thank you. Very honored to be here. Ascentage actually founded more than 15 years ago. We started in the U.S. U.S. is the land of innovation, which is where we have been doing in the last 15 years in terms of research. Our mission from the day one is to do the truly innovation for the global market. We have been doing well in the last 15 years, including our listing on Hong Kong Stock Exchange. But we really want to go beyond just the Asia. From the innovation part, we want to go international to attract more long-term, high-quality institutional investors from U.S. and Europe. With the NASDAQ listing, especially today, we are the first healthcare IPO this year. We're very proud, very excited. With the listing on NASDAQ, we'll be able to attract more the investors here, have more visibility, more resources, help us to help patients around the world go for the global market.
Okay. And one of the things that you're doing with the money that you've raised through this IPO is to help fund your U.S. trials for a leukemia drug that's already approved in China. Walk me through the promise of the drug, where you are in terms of that approval process, particularly when you think about the U.S., which only a handful of Chinese-approved drugs have actually gotten FDA approval in the past.
Yeah, this particular drug called olverembatinib is the third-generation BCR-ABL inhibitor with a strong efficacy against T315 mutations, has been on the market since 3 years ago. This is one of the potentially the option for many patients who become resistant or intolerant to the existing drugs, including those patients in U.S. The chronic myeloid leukemia, there's a really limited options after mutations, especially those gatekeeper mutation. We have demonstrated excellent result with the trials in U.S. with a partnership with Takeda. We entered last year for the global commercialization and development. This particular clinical trials called the Polaris-2 has been cleared by FDA for the global phase 3 registration trial. So we are very excited to have a partnership with Takeda, also be listed here on NASDAQ. Then we will have more funding to support our late-stage clinical trials.
You have a significant presence, Dr. Yang, in Rockville, Maryland, which of course is in the D.C. area. How important is that presence for communication with regulators, and then also for basic R&D in what you do?
Ascentage, as I mentioned, it started in U.S. first. I have been fortunate to work with my partner and the co-founder, Shaman Wang, about 30 years ago, since we were at the Georgetown University. So I've been in Maryland for 30 years, since 1993. And today we are honored to have my supervisor for my postdoc, Dr. Mark Liebman, join us today as an independent board member. So we have been always in the U.S., in Maryland, in the last 20, 30 years. So we have about 90 staff in U.S. with headquarters in Rockville, Maryland. But most importantly, we have a clinical development with the experts in U.S.